Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Hood Oracle, aka Karmic's Worst Nightmare, coming at you with another video. I wanted to make a video that I haven't made in a while and it's updated. While I have a certain healthy respect for people that do what I do, as we approach 2020, there's going to be a lot of quote-unquote twin flame readers that come out of the shadows. And you can always tell the ones that have just sprouted up. It's very rushed. They didn't put a lot of thought into the aesthetics of their channel. And you can tell that this was done in a very, very rush fashion in order to counteract what's being said by me and by readers like me, okay? Now, let me tell you something. I've tried very hard to carve out a niche on this channel, and there are not a lot of readers like me that are willing to tackle the things that I'm willing to tackle. And I wanted to give you guys a checklist as to what to look out for, what to be wary of as we move forward into 2020, so that you don't get swayed off the path, so that you don't have any conflicting information that's going to confuse you and delay your union even further, okay? So I do this in honor of you guys. Now, I don't know how many are going to be on this list. This is something that I am channeling, and I didn't write anything down, okay? Because certain things you can't have right in front of you, because it's a very intuitive energy. And different people, even as you watch this video, are going to notice different things, even if I didn't cover them here in this video. So if I missed anything, you can certainly let me know in the comments. So I know that my voice sounds a little melancholy. I've just been kind of noticing contrasts in everything in my life. Everything is black and white, salt and pepper, oil and vinegar. Everything is dual. Which, when you notice the differences, it makes your soul long for what brings us together. This channel certainly brings us together, doesn't it? I would sure hope so. It's a family, it's a community. And when I do this video, it's for your own good, so you don't get swayed off the path. Excuse me. You see? A lot of people that are just coming onto this journey, may not know what to look for. And I did a video like this for the greenies, as I like to call them, and I say that with all the affection in my heart. But let's get right into it, shall we? Number one, you have to be wary that so-called twin flame readers will do so-called karmic videos. Now, let me explain that. A lot of these people that are having these channels have a hatred of women and have a hatred of anything that is lighter than they are, and they use the whole twin flame label as an excuse to talk shit about another woman. You have to be careful about that, okay? This is something that I had no idea was going on until recently. And a lot of these so-called twin flame readers use their platform as an excuse to talk shit about something that's going on in their lives, or just to talk shit about another female. Meanwhile, this person is the karmic, and they're talking about another person like they're the karmic, okay? That's number one that I wanted to broach that subject with you guys. Hey guys, I'm so sorry about that. I had to pause the video for a minute while I got on the bus. So I'm back. You're going to hear a lot of noise in the background, so I apologize in advance. So, where were we? The first thing is you'll be able to notice as you get lighter and lighter and lighter on this journey, as you ascend more and more, who's there to talk shit about another female and who's there to really warn the masses. There is a huge difference. There is a huge difference. Now, a lot of people could say, oh, Bernie, you do the same thing. You talk shit about women too. I talk shit about the women that are trying to cause strife and drama. That's who I talk about. I'm not talking about women just to talk about women, okay?
Please exit through the rear door.
Now, number 2. This person, if they're not talking about karmics, there's a real big difference here, okay? Number 2, if they're not talking about karmics, or they're vehemently against talking about karmics, the extreme love and lighters. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is where you gotta be careful. If you're not, as a spiritual person, willing to investigate, if you're not willing to touch the more severe cases or the more challenging cases where there's actual spiritual fuckery afoot, then that is a karmic that's trying to pass her off as a love and lighter. It's very easy, guys. It's very easy. And you know the difference between somebody that has actually ascended and somebody that's selling an aesthetic. And there are different kinds of aesthetics that are being sold on YouTube.
Please exit
Not
through
once
the rear
have you
door.
told, sorry about that, guys. Not once in my 2.5 years of being on this channel have I ever been more concerned about an aesthetic as opposed to the message. I have delivered messages in my pajamas. I have delivered messages mobile, where you hear, as I am now, things going on in the background. I'm not concerned about an aesthetic that I'm selling to you. And we'll get into selling in another bit. I'm not interested in selling a fairy tale aesthetic to you guys. You have to be careful of the ones that seem to be on some Walt Disney, Peter Pan, fairy tale shit, okay? If that's really what they are concerned about. Hold on, guys. I'm always being interrupted. You see, I'm spitting truth here. If they're more concerned about not delivering the truth and just selling a pretty package to you, you have to be careful. I could get grimy sometimes. I can get fucking dirty sometimes. I can get fucking raunchy sometimes. But you know what? My peoples, my familia, they know.
Exit through the rear door.
I'm not into something that looks good on paper. I'm about delivering the fucking tea. And I'm that bitch. I'm the one that originally said, you may not like me and what I have to say, but even karmics have to admit I'm fucking entertaining. Fucking facts, okay? Otherwise they wouldn't stay standing my shit. If the person is more concerned with selling an aesthetic and there's a word for it, a gimmick, that's the word, thank you, a gimmick, but is afraid to really tap into the nitty gritty, let's just face it, guys, anybody could do a karmic video now. Anybody, fucking facts. Anybody can do a karmic video now, but can anybody delve into the actual identities of the demons that are being used? And we'll get into demon usage in a bit. Okay. Number 3, along with this whole aesthetic selling, a focus on product placement. Now, I'm not going to shame any person for trying to get ahead and put a name out there for themselves. But if every
Please
fucking
exit
video,
through the
hold
rear
on,
door.
if every fucking video, even a quote unquote educational video, which is the ones that I started doing that other people are doing now, please. The thing is that I don't like being copied. I don't like being copied. I won't stand for it. I am not going to stand for a watered down version of me being out there trying to peddle their shit and try to pass themselves off as me, but a watered down version, bottom shelf. So look out for product placement. If every fucking video either has a plug for a product of theirs, and they can't even go through an educational video without making a plug for something that they're selling, you gotta wonder, are they in it for the messages, or are they in it for the clout and to make a fucking buck off of you? Because let's face it, karmic is big business. Karmic is big fucking business. Let me tell you something. I look at my analytics all the time, guys. And how many would rather watch a karmic update video as opposed to an educational video? I'm just laying facts out there on the table. And let's just face facts here. There are 2 keywords on YouTube that attract the most traffic within this genre. Karmic readings, not so much DF and DM, not even, but karmic readings and twin flame readings, but more so karmic readings. And there are a lot of readers out here that know that you want to see karmic readings. I will only deliver karmic readings when I feel that they are up to something that I need to warn my familia about. Other than that, I'm not going to be constantly reading on karmic, reading on karmic, reading on karmic, reading on karmic, reading on karmic. Come on, dude. They don't really change their script too much, okay? What I read to you 5 minutes ago, they haven't changed in 5 minutes. It's not like they've taken over a new leaf, or turned over a new leaf, I should say, in that 5 minutes since I recorded the video. So there's no need to constantly be on karmic, on karmic, on karmic, on karmic, on karmic, on. Let's take the needle off the record, okay? It's broken. Because the more we concentrate on these karmics, the more we're digging a space for them to kind of burrow into, because they like seeing these videos about themselves. Let me tell you something. This is giving them attention. This is giving them clout. This is giving them the attention that they're not getting from Divine Masculine. But here we are, constantly, every single fucking day, doing a karmic reading. I'm sorry, guys, and this is coming from Karmic's worst nightmare. Okay? You know who the fuck I am. I've carved out a niche on this channel and in this community. But even me, and that's saying something, because you know I'm about exposing these bitches. If I'm telling you, the more we concentrate on them instead of ascending like we're supposed to be doing, let me tell you something. Let me just put something out there for you. When we're ascending spiritually, are we going to have the karmics hanging on to our legs, trying to drag us back down when that beam of light is coming to, ascend us? No. We're going to leave them down here to fend for themselves and to atone for their sins. But no. Every day there's a karmic reading, every fucking day. I'm going to tell you something. Nothing has changed within the 5 minutes, and I'm going to keep reiterating that. Nothing has changed within the 5 minutes that I told you what you just needed. And that's another thing I wanted to bring up. It's amazing how you do these videos and all the points come out there one after the other, and they lead into the other. I have noticed a lot of times that I'll make a video and somebody will come out making the same type of video as if I didn't just tell you everything you needed to know. And you can always notice the copycats. I'm not about that copycat shit. I'm not. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Not in my fucking book. No. You trying to pass yourself off as an imposter. You're an imposter. I'm the real fucking deal McCoy. Okay? And look, it took me a long time to start patting myself on the fucking back, okay? I had real issues growing up,
Please exit through the rear door.
knowing who I was and what I had brought to the table. So when I pat myself on the motherfucking back, this is not without some fucking bruises and bumps along the way in my journey. So if I'm patting myself on the back, I deserve to pat myself on the back. I've been holding a lot of shit in, guys, and you know I'm not about that. But when I notice some shit in the community, I have to fucking speak on it. So what have we covered so far? Just so that we're up to date here. The ones that use their platform to talk about another female that they're having fucking beef with and then just use the twin flame karmic label so that she can bash her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's there. The ones that only use their platform to sell an aesthetic. And those, I'm going to tell you, those are the ones that don't have enough confidence in their own work, in their own knowledge. So they rely on an aesthetic. They rely on an aesthetic. Whether it be a witchy aesthetic or a fairy aesthetic, it's always something. There's always some shtick that they have. There's always some gimmick that they have to either plug their shit, to talk shit about another female that they are having beef with. But they're hiding behind the labels of twin flame and karmic. What have we also covered? We have covered the ones that won't touch karmic readings for shit. Really? Houseway, you call yourself spiritual? Spiritual is not all fluffy and light and floating on clouds. Bullshit. It's nitty gritty. The
Please
real
exit
ones,
through the rear door.
you that's watching this video right now and me, we're in the fucking trenches. We're not floating on no fucking clouds. That's some bullshit. You're selling a bullshit aesthetic. You get to your masculine when you have dealt with all of the things that you need to clear out, when you have learned your lessons. And for a lot of us, we are approaching 2020, and this is why I'm telling you, this may seem low vibrational to you love and lighters, but I speak motherfucking truth. I'm that bitch that spills the tea. You may not like me and what I have to say. Like I always say, what have I said from the beginning of this channel, guys? I may not be your cup of tea, but I promise to spill the motherfucking tea. So I want you to keep these little addendums in your mind. And I want you to keep this. And if I've missed anything that you've noticed, please, please share the wealth. Share the wealth and let me know if I've missed anything. But for right now, I feel that this is the most important. Beware the ones that are using their channel to spit fucking fire over a woman that they're in competition with, that are using their platform to just talk shit about the person. Beware the ones that only have an aesthetic to sell and they're just using the platform for product placement. I'm just gonna be fucking real with you guys. I'm over, being one of the only ones that notice this shit. I'm above that. Look, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And I'm tired. I'm tired of holding that shit up. It's time to share the energy of that crown with each and every one of you so that I can impart that knowledge upon you. I do feel that after this you'll notice all of this and make any adjustments where necessary. It's for your own good. If you choose to stay with me, you stay with me. If you choose to go, you go. It's I'm not about numbers. It's another point that I wanted to make. I'm not about the numbers and collecting subscribers like trinkets. Okay? I appreciate every single one of you, and each one of you are important to me. I'm seeing 777 just as I'm seeing that, or I'm saying that. Each one of you is an individual soul that I am very invested in. This is why I'm so tired all the time, guys, because I'm invested in your happiness. I'm not here to sell you anything. You wanna look? I'm gonna put it there just in case, but I'm not gonna constantly be hawking my shit. I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't need to come onto every fucking video and say, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. Damn, bitch. It's like, are you here to awaken the masses? Or are you here to fucking plug your shit? Truth is fucking truth, guys. I'm sorry. You know how I am. You know, I'm a Scorpio rising. I'm all about that, you know, exposing that fucking truth, okay? I'm all about that shit. Libra moon, all about justice. And now that I found out that I'm a Vedic Aries, it makes a lot of fucking sense. That answers a lot. That explains a lot, okay? I ain't about that life. I ain't about being fake. I'm not. I'm that same bitch that's gonna come on here in her fucking pajamas, okay, with a fucking messy top knot, and deliver that message to you, because that's what I care about. I care.
The rear door.
I care about delivering the message, not about, you know, selling an aesthetic or plugging a product. So, guys, I hope this helps. I really need to look out for you guys, and you know what? In the coming days, if I'm attacked, I'm gonna come on here and let you know too. Because whenever I let you guys know something and tell you what to look out for, if I start getting tripped up and, you know, falling up the stairs or falling down the stairs, or, you know, something goes missing, I know that they don't like what the fuck I just said. Okay? So, that being said, I have a lot of things in the works as far as plans for this channel, plans for my brand. And the 2 seconds I take to tell you about this is all I'm going to do. I have plans. That's all you need to know. I'm not going to get into details. I'm not here to plug anything. All right, guys. So, love you all, and I will talk to you soon. So, if you want to connect with me on social media, at Instagram at HoodOracle777. There goes that 777. And on Instant Go at the Hood Oracle. Hold on a second, guys. Somebody doesn't want me to connect with you guys. Annoying. Oh, who cares? Come on, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm so sorry about it. Are we done? Thanks. Okay, so Instant Go at the Hood Oracle. Again, that's Instant Go at the Hood Oracle. And on Instagram, in case you didn't catch that, it's at Hood Oracle 777. I'm on Snapchat at Scorpio Eyes 76. That's SCORPIO 76. No, sorry. SCORPIO Eyes EYES 7676. And hit me up on there as well.
Please exit through the rear door.
And I think that's it, guys. If you want to contact me as far as where to go next, as far as services that need to be done, you can definitely email me, okay? I realize some of your situations are very, very dire, some of you, and some of you, you know, don't want to put your shit out here on YouTube. I completely understand, trust me, okay? This, you know, you don't want to do that. So in that vein, you can also email me at blackhattarot4u@gmail.com. That's blackhattarot4u, number 4, letter U, @gmail.com. Please, please, please reach out, okay? I want to see as many people in union as possible, okay? So this is your ride or die. Signing off and hoping that you have a beautiful, blessed day, afternoon, or evening. And a big shout out to my international watchers, viewers. I love you guys as well. And whatever the languages you used to say, I love you and thank you for your support. That's what I say to you guys. So, love you all.